Are you gonna sit down? Do you not want to sit down? Walks anymore. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Aoife, it's nice to meet you. As you can see in front of me, I have a very large dog. This is the dog oh, she's going. Come on, are you going? She doesn't know why I'm talking to myself. So as you've seen on my channel previously, about 4 months ago, I was actually fostering this Greyhound. It has been exactly 2 days, exactly this day 4 months ago, is when I first got her. Oh, this is bad. Why am I videoing with a big lanky Greyhound? Exactly 4 months today is when I first got her. She came to my house at 12 o'clock ish, so it's currently 20 past 11. She came to, oh, she's giving me cuddles. She came to my house about 12:30, so in about an hour's time I have her for exactly 4 months. I wanted to give you kind of an update on how she's doing, but yeah, it's pretty much really good since then. So for when I first got her, she wasn't name trained, she wasn't house trained, she wasn't toilet trained, she wasn't lead trained. She didn't eat. She is so cute, oh my god, she loves cuddles, she's so cuddly. She was an ex-racer, and she was terrified of humans, terrified of everything. She didn't do any basic dog things. So when I first got her, I toilet trained her for about the first week to 2 weeks even, because it took her so long to trust me. She would just cry when I put her on the lead to go outside to go to the toilet. She'd need to go to the toilet, but she was so afraid of what I would do when she went to the toilet. Like, obviously she must have been abused after she went to the toilet or something. Maybe she did it in the wrong place or something, but she was so afraid to do her business with me there and I had to be there because I couldn't let her off the lead. But it would take her about sometimes 2 hours to go to the toilet, and that could have been at 12 o'clock at night. She did a lot of accidents on the floor when we weren't looking, just because she was afraid of the consequences. So it was very hard to toilet train her, but after 2 weeks she gained trust with us during those 2 weeks, and then she was basically fully toilet trained. She did have a few accidents here and there if she got anxious or if there was new people in the house, but apart from that she was really good. Name training took about a month, which was good. If you follow me on Instagram, you guys actually helped me pick her name. I did polls and stuff, and I showed you pictures of her before anyone else seen her, so I will leave my Instagram handle just here. It's also down in the description. But yeah, you got like first preference. You helped me pick her name, which was brilliant. But then we started to kind of train her to walk on the lead. She absolutely hated walks. She didn't know what they were. She didn't understand how a walk was supposed to be enjoyable and like a fun experience. It took her ages to enjoy walks, and when we did kind of start introducing new routes of walks, she absolutely hated those. She was terrified, absolutely hated them. But then after like 2 months, 3 months, or maybe even 2.5 months, she really started to enjoy new places and like places that we had visited like before. And she wasn't nervous at all when we used to bring her to new places, which was good. I actually haven't filmed a YouTube video in like 3 months, or well, actually no, it's been like 1 month, and the first time I do it my camera dies, so we're on my phone in a worse angle, and you can kind of see more of B. But as I was saying previously, she hated new walks, but she finds them good now. New people, absolutely hated those, especially men. Now she's actually fine. She's friendly when she meets new people. It used to be so bad that if we went on a walk and there was like someone behind us, even it could have been, if it was a straight path and they were a kilometer behind us, she would be so uncomfortable. She would keep looking back. She wouldn't be sniffing, she wouldn't be enjoying, she wouldn't be able to poo or wee. She was so nervous of bicycles, all that kind of stuff. But that's kind of common for dogs. But that's all gone now. She doesn't even notice new people in the woods or on the walks anymore. What else do we have to say about you, Bibi? For now, her little update is that she actually is allowed to be loose on certain walks. So there's a walk around my house that we don't use leads on, and her recall is amazing, and she really enjoys that walk. It's only about a kilometer long, but we can do it a few times, and we never really meet anyone on that walk. Also outside, she's allowed in our garden outside. She pretty spends most of the day outside, and she with my other dog, and she has no lead on. You know, she stays in the house, outside the house. We leave the doors open and she kind of wanders in and out through the day, but she spends most of the days outside, obviously when we're here and we're kind of supervising her. But she is really good at recall. She loves toys. We've seen a new love for toys, absolutely loves squeaky toys and stuff. But I was saying before the camera cut off that before she came here she hadn't ate or drank in 2 weeks, which was extremely long, and plus she just had been neutered the month before. So she really, it was a very emergency case of fostering. So when I had to get her to eat, she was so nervous. I was hand feeding her when she trusted me a bit. And from then on, obviously her stomach had shrunken a bit, so she didn't have much of an appetite, but I did build that up. And I did kind of overfeed her. The vet recommended that I overfed her, just to get her weight up a bit. Obviously slowly, so she didn't want to become really skinny to overweight overnight. So she's like sleeping here now. But so that went really good. I checked up with the vet, I think it was about 6 times in the first 3 months, just to make sure that I was doing everything right. Her weight was fine. She's now in a healthy category of weight. Since about 2 months since we had her, she became a healthy weight. And she also, another little update was her back. So her paw is like this, and her little pad that's not touching the ground, she keeps like biting that with anxiety, and obviously those cuts heal up so long. It takes so long to heal up. I think it takes about on average 3 months to heal completely, but I feel like she's fine, and then like just coming to the 3 months she'll kind of cut it again, like, you know. And that's an ongoing battle. She did that about last week or a week and a half ago. I do have her cone on when we're not with her. When I am with her and keeping an eye on her, I take off her cone, just because she was terrified of the cone to begin with. She's fine with it now, but she gets very sad when she's wearing her cone, and like my little heart just can't handle it. She only bites it very rarely, but it's only in times of like stress. So if we kind of have her on our own, we put the cone on, but like it's just a bit crazy. Like, she's sleeping. She definitely feels at home here. She's literally dribbling on my floor. But if anyone has any advice for that kind of situation where they keep biting themselves due to anxiety or, I don't know, trauma, please let me know how to fix it. Especially or even if your dog has injured their pads on their paws, like, please, do you have any like home remedies or any certain medication, because she has been on antibiotics to heal it faster, and that worked, and then it was completely healed, and then she cut it again. But if you have any tips relating that topic, it could be from anything of like preventing them from biting it, medicine to heal it quicker, literally anything, or even like vitamins for their skin or paws or something. Because I was doing some research about that, but it was kind of hard to find. I've seen some people give them like cod liver oil tablets, but like you can only really get human ones unless there is a brand of dog ones that you can get, but I haven't found. But I'm gonna wait until I kind of speak to the vet and stuff. Doing so well. She's a completely different dog. She's crazy. She gets on with my other dog perfectly. They've always got on perfectly. There's no jealousy. There's no like, they're not protective over their food. There's literally, they get on perfect. I've been really lucky that they've got on so well for their like duration of since they first met. My other dog is a Labrador. Some of you may or may not know, but I adopted her as well. She was kind of a rescue dog as well, but they both just get on so well. Like, I can't, honestly, like, it's crazy how well they get on. I've not seen my other dog Jade get on so well with another dog. And B usually hates other dogs, not hates them, but she just doesn't care for them, but she loves Jade. So that's really nice. Last week was the first time they kind of like rough played. They both, you could see by both of them, it was clear that they were like playing. It wasn't vicious or anything, but that was kind of nice to see them, that they were playing like that. But yeah, I have some training. I actually love this part. So she obviously wasn't trained at all with anything when we first got her, and I've taught her to do a few tricks such as paw, sit, down, spin, stay, little tricks like that. There's a few more, I can't really think of them right now. But if you want like another little additional video of like me teaching the tricks or how I taught the tricks, I would love to do that, because I'm so interested in stuff like that. I know it's like, these videos technically don't like go with my channel, but their lifestyle, like, this is my life right now, like, this is what I love, so why not? So if you guys like that, I will for sure do that. But
be the fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Be the